Got it. Welcome to another episode of Coffee's Conversations and Keeping It Real. This is my co-host right here, Trainer George. I'm Philip Marcel. Today we have Mr. Snogles, Tom Snogles, straight off of a conference. And where were you, sir?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
And why were you there?
I was learning about Christmas lights, commercial, residential. The first year they've put the show together, and it was partnered with a Halloween show as well. So I was scared. I was merry. I've been everything the last weekend.
Merry scared. That's right.
Yeah, merry scared.
Very scared.
I like that. They should make that their motto.
So we know that your business, I met you because, Sun Power Lawn Care. Yes, our networking group. You came in for Sun Power Lawn Care.
Yep.
All electric, solar powered equipment.
Yeah.
Which was dope.
Yeah, all electric. 5 years in business now. This is our 6th year.
And I don't think you're from Gainesville either. Do you think she's from Gainesville?
I don't think he's from Gainesville.
Nah.
Yeah.
Where did you from and how did you get here, sir?
Well, I rode a kangaroo across the Atlantic. No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from England. Grew up in the south of England. Like, if you've heard of
south?
Yeah, down south in the land of the pine. There's English South. If you've ever heard of Stonehenge, then literally 3 miles west of there.
Really?
Where I used to live. Yeah.
That's where you That's where you grew up at?
Yeah. Well, I was there for 2 years before moving here. We went around a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Summer solstice, Stonehenge.
Yeah.
I went once. It was great. Never saw the sun. So the
What
sun's
is that? What? Hold on.
Wait, okay,
So,
you lost me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Story time with Mr.
Story
Yes.
time with Mr.
Yes.
Snoggles. Also, so you know
tell
why
us
the
about
stones were made, right? Stonehenge. The Druids back in the day,
the
they
Druids,
think it
yeah.
was for like animal killings and stuff
Okay.
to the
Yes,
gods.
Okay.
that's right.
And one time in the year, the sun comes up and you can see it like on a point on the stone, and it comes up through 3 stones, and then it kind of comes up at the point of the stone behind it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it comes up, but it's quite cloudy and foggy in England quite a lot. So, and it just so happened to be on that day.
Oh man, you did not see it happen.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Like, have you ever seen it happen? Like, have you gone back, traveled, and then you say, "Oh, there it is. I'm living here now, but I see it." So,
Well, not that precise day, but during I used to drive by the stones like twice a day for years, and I'd see better sights than that with where you got the rolling kind of fog in the low in the valleys, and then you've got the stones poking up out of the mist, and
That's probably
with the
pretty
sun
beautiful.
rising, and
that's picture worthy.
yeah,
it's very
absolutely.
cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you just living it, man.
Absolutely, man. That's cool. That's cool. How often do you go back home?
Oh, I went a couple years ago, and then that's about it, really.
Do you have any family here? Is everybody
Yeah, Colorado, Virginia, Louisiana. Everyone moved over here.
Wow.
The land
Still?
of opportunity.
Is Si still in New York? No, yay.
No, Simon moved to Virginia, got married. His kid's being born like real soon.
Oh, boy.
If it hasn't already been born. He, she, I should know that. I think it's a she. But
You will
oh
know
God,
soon.
this is recorded.
Yes, yes.
You were all
she's
tangled
gonna
up in the
watch.
Christmas lights.
She's gonna watch Uncle Tom, he or she will watch Uncle Tom on this show.
Right.
10
Yeah.
years, like he didn't even remember.
He didn't even know.
That's ridiculous. Does he not care?
Simon, his brother, is a good photographer, by the way. We worked together and did some
University
collab.
Center.
Yeah,
That was cool.
All Women Ran Airport series. I dreamt it.
Really?
Simon, Tom helped me make it happen.
Yeah.
Simon shot it as well with me. It was dope.
Got some. This is when I was working at the airport, and then it's like, hey, do you mind if we like use your planes and move them around and put lighting and jump on the wings?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It was cool.
They treated us good.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
And lighting was fantastic. Yeah, I know that Sai still used some of those pictures on his
cool.
portfolio.
Nice.
And then Shirley, and who was the other model?
We had Sonella Music.
Yeah, Sonella, yeah.
Who's actually working with an airlines now. UAE.
She had to use those pictures to get that
For
job.
real, yeah. And actually, they made her a model for their marketing.
Really?
United, how do you say it? United
Emirates,
yes.
Yeah.
Airlines.
Wow.
So yeah, they use her she's like a model for them, and she works for them, flight attendant. Cool, very cool. Travel in the world. Shout out to Sonella.
Good times.
Yeah, man. Yes. So
what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how you got started with Sun Power Lawn
Oh,
Care.
really?
How did this idea come to you?
Back in the day when I was a wee lass.
Yes.
Oh god, I was actually cycling a lot on the Hawthorne Trail here in Gainesville for century rides.
After you took the Kangaroo over the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Ended up in Gainesville.
Let me just clarify that kangaroos are from Australia,
Sure,
not
that's
England.
Right.
And they're actually using kangaroo leather, skin or whatever, in soccer cleats now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
man.
I bought some the other day.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, they're really good. They got kangaroo skin in. And I'm like,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Gosh.
Sorry, Joey.
I know, right? Man, that's rough.
But anyway, right, where was I?
Yes.
Just like, squirrel. But, so yeah, it's riding the Hawthorne
What were you
Trail
doing
and
just
stuff.
before? Yeah, you were riding along.
Yeah, and I thought, well, why don't we use like solar power to put on the top of a truck? And when you exercise, your brain goes.
Yeah. But were you working? Were you doing lawn care then?
No,
I
I hadn't.
Still at the airport? I mean, at
Yep. Yeah, I was actually training to be in their cycle team for it's Katie Ride up in north of Jacksonville, St. Mary's Island or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so I was training for that, and because I'd done 4.5 years landscape maintenance as a groundsman for Test Valley Borough Council over in England.
Over in England, yes.
Yeah, which is like Andover, Basingstoke.
Yes. So that's where your background came from. You got educated over there. Yes. In the
I
homeland.
just did a day a week in at Sparshall College, amenity horticulture, landscape practice. So we had a bit of backing on that. So I knew what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, no one's really doing this. I did some searches, and I thought, why don't I try it out? So I had some student loans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I got this. I may as well have fun with it.
With the student loans?
Yeah. Well, the motorbike I bought with the student loans, I still have.
Oh.
So I still got something out of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
what's that check called from the
financial
aid?
Yeah,
so you
financial aid, yeah.
So you got the check from it and bought a bike. Nice.
Yeah. It was a cheap-ish bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, brain fart. But yeah, so I thought I had my Dodge Dakota, got a topper, put a solar panel on it.
Yeah.
Gonna put in some wood to hold up the panels on the topper, and then we had the charge controller, and then that fed into a couple of batteries. I wanted to keep the whole system direct current, DC instead of AC, just for efficiency, so there was no converting it, which I managed to do. But that
did you have a steep learning curve with this? That you had to like read up YouTube University, like how did I
didn't get electrocuted.
That's
So
that's pretty cool. Have all your digits?
That's always a plus.
Do you have all your digits?
Check it out. At the moment, yes. And yeah, so we were. I did that. I did learn to not use metal spanners when attaching batteries.
What happened?
To the it's just metal direct from negative to positive isn't a good thing.
Yeah,
kind of freaks you out a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like it's just like that's how you weld things. Yeah, everywhere.
Shocking. Wow.
Well, it didn't really shock. It was just more of a a fright that
Okay.
what I could have done.
Yeah.
So it was just a tap, but there were enough sparks to make me kind of freak out a bit.
Yes,
So yeah, anyway, so I put that up, and I got a bunch of equipment. I'd go up to High Springs to get it.
Yeah.
Because there was no suppliers of that equipment here in Gainesville.
But they were in High Springs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
High
That's
Springs is a
interesting.
town with northwest of Gainesville, kind of. So.
Wow, what's this?
What about half an hour away?
Yes.
Every time something broke down or I went to get something, I tried to time it with going to lunch.
Yes.
Like Great Outdoors.
Yeah, Great Outdoors.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Or go to the springs.
Yeah, you make
Right.
the trip worth it, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going there anyways, right?
Right up the street.
Yeah, North Florida has the most freshwater springs in the world.
The
Something
highest
ridiculous.
Yeah.
concentration of first magnitude springs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have a brewery called First Magnitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
First magnitude springs are the fastest flowing springs in the world. Like they pump water through the fastest. Had to do my research.
Yeah.
I did a couple of years ago, so I have a little bit of knowledge there.
You do.
Yeah, and I know I got there talking. It was to do about first magnitude stars as well.
Oh, really?
So I think they're the
that's dope.
brightest in the sky.
Okay.
I'll be Googling tonight.
Yeah. All right, so got that set up. Got the equipment. We used the little 21 inch push mowers.
Yeah.
So I'd either be pushing the mowers or using the weed eaters.
Yeah.
And edging. And right now we still edge with weed eaters. We're out there every week, so
Right.
yeah, we can get it.
Yeah.
But and I found out that when you start a business, you have an insane amount of if you don't, you probably shouldn't be starting it, but you have an insane amount of I'm doing this. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
No one's gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit of moxie, a little bit of man.
The trick is to keep that forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the negative feedback kind of like feeds me more. Like it inspires me to.
When you,
does that make sense?
You can't
like
do
you
this.
can't do it.
Yeah, and it's like,
type
oh
of
no,
situation.
let me show you. I will do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that did happen. That did happen once, but
Oh, somebody told you can't do it.
yeah.
I
They
was
said
told that.
it's not. The equipment's not ready yet. It's not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what they were
technology's
telling me.
definitely- Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, man, I'm the proof of concept showing people that it is there. If I don't do it, who's gonna do it?
Right. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And people are talking about, oh, this is cool. How can I get into this? More people are asking that question. Is it
Yes,
worth me
now.
doing?
Right.
And the more people that ask, is it worth me doing? The more people that are actually going to do it.
Right.
So, great. Whoopee.
Cool, man.
It worked. But yeah, so the equipment we got initially was just broke down a lot. Like the weed eaters, the hedge cutter, the blower. It really kind of sucks.
Yeah, that kind of makes it tough for business.
Yeah.
Did you have backup like gas stuff to pull
No.
out or no?
No.
You
He was all in.
You were all in.
Yeah. I
solar
can't
powered.
do that. I
You
can't say
do it.
we're all electric and then
And
use
then
gas.
No.
Mm. Yeah.
That's like a
that's-
bad word, right?
Yeah, I can't believe you said it. But well, we don't have gas on a trailer, so which it doesn't stink when we open it up.
Yeah.
Whereas all the gas guys, they open the trailer up and man, you're hit by a wall of fumes.
Yeah.
So, but
Man.
we don't have that, and our equipment's lighter
Yes.
as well, less fatigue.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, a little cute sneeze.
I'm just keeping it real.
Oh,
Yeah.
So how did, when the equipment break down, like what did you do, man? That's like a big problem.
I went to the Springs.
You went to the spring?
Yeah. Well, I'd have 2 of everything.
Yeah.
And we've kept that always now. Because
Yeah.
something breaks down, you still need to get the job done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't call a client and say, hey, our equipment broke down. Or if we do have to do that, like, the sky is falling.
Yeah.
So we have so many, there are so many issues, things that can go wrong.
Right.
People may not show up.
As far as what your workers, your employees.
Yeah.
Employers may not show. Employees
Uh-huh.
may not show up.
Yeah.
We implemented our employee handbook last year, probably at the wrong time of year.
Oh, for real?
Just before our busy season.
Oh.
And I'm like, we're sticking to this. Otherwise, there's no point in having it if you don't stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's like void.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do need to get rid of someone, it's like, well, you did this with this person. So it's like, whoosh.
It's kind of, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's so many things that can go wrong. So it's important the things you can have control of to make sure you got that covered.
Yeah, controlling the controllables, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Even when I was in aviation, you got
for real?
where the equipment breakdown, like someone forgot to do something. I mean, you've got a lot more areas of weather you got to look at.
Yeah.
It's like if you can and can't go, especially if you're flying with minimal flight rules.
Oh, for real?
Like just where you can visually see stuff, as opposed to flying through the clouds.
Yeah. So that's kind of like that was like some pre-training for you for your own business in a sense.
Yeah, everything. Valet. I worked valet downtown Gainesville for years, and Shands for years. All that stuff is like on and off in between.
Right. So all these things helped you, like you took aspects from them for your business. That's interesting. Like how valet?
How valet?
How did you take how did you learn something from that to bring into somehow lawn care? Like
just customer service, dealing with drunks. Well, none of our clients are drunks now, but but people
in the morning when you're mowing the lawn. Hey!
That's why you have us mow your lawn. You just drink.
Yeah.
We don't. I can't think of one of our clients that
was good.
has ever greeted us that way. You never know. But just dealing with situations and people, just talking to people, and inevitably, I mean, we've had some crazy times doing valet. People would come up real drunk, get annoyed, kick over our valet stand.
Man,
we lost someone's keys one time, and God knows how. I have no idea how, but we were trying to solve the situation. I was running around. Must have run, I don't know, 3 miles continuously, just trying to find his keys, looking everywhere, and he was just so peed off. I'm like, we're gonna solve this, man. We're gonna deal. And I can understand, it's really annoying, but once you've had a few to drink, it gets even more annoying.
Right. Oh my goodness.
But
did you ever find the dude's keys?
Did you have to call a locksmith?
I actually delegated that to the manager.
Oh, that's cool. There you go. Yes,
like,
yes.
have
Send
that.
it up.
So, yeah, right?
Yeah.
No, I was a more experienced guy that dealt with that. But it was a pretty fun job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's the thick of customer relations right there, man.
We had some real nice cars as well.
Yeah.
So that helped us. That helped me with that, and then dispatching with University Air Center.
Yeah.
So I was on call to answer the phone, to take information, and I work a lot with organ transplants. So we'd sometimes we'd have 3 of University Air Center's jets, 3 sets of captain and first officer fly to somewhere. To procure like a heart, liver, and lungs. Because those things are time sensitive. I'm not sure if it's 4 to 5 hours for a heart, but last time I was working in there, they were working on new tech to prolong the lifetime of an organ outside of someone's body. You have a UNOS number that you record. You repeat everything back, because if you get the wrong airport, the wrong time,
oh boy, that's
I
heavy.
can't imagine how much trouble you would be in. So you did that with the organ donor dispatch.
Yeah, so we'd work with Shands Transplant, Mayo Clinic.
Did it inspire you to be an organ donor?
Yeah, it did actually. I have it on my
just curious.
driving license.
Yeah, me too.
Katie, it's like Ride for Katie or something that we did. That was to advertise organ encourage people to become organ donors.
Donors, yes.
KD capsules.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a scary thing for
riders.
people until they maybe have, seen someone touched by organ donating. One of my friends passed away years ago. She was in her 20s, and when she passed, they did the organ donating, and I want to say that they donated her body to science, maybe. I don't know that for sure, but she touched 71 lives.
Oh, that's cool.
71. I mean, that's a huge number.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I immediately went to get my driver's license changed to be an organ donor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still like, it's a good thing to do, but I just, no one knows what happens.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Very
At
true.
the end, I'm like, we can pray we go somewhere better.
Yes.
Yes.
No one knows for sure. Like, it's not definite this, but you can believe anyway.